We're inspecting our Lombard today. It's a once-a-year inspection of the boiler. Dave's going to inspect the Lombard. He's got a borescope with a camera hooked onto it.
Snap, lock and load. Every picture after this is of the Lombard because I got a couple other ones.
This is a mud plug. We can look inside and see the stays.
All right. There's one of the stays right there. This is the head of your stay.
Right.
It's welded in. And you notice there's a hole tapped into this.
Right.
So if it cracks on the inside, water will leak out this hole, so you know you've got a cracked stay.
So that's a check. This is the blowdown valve, and we're looking inside the boiler from that direction.
I wanted to look at the seating edge of that knife gate. That's nice and clean. It's nice and crisp. We got no slices. It's a knife gate.
Beautiful.
We're checking for any cutting or etching from flow-induced erosion from blowdowns. It's got a nice edge on it.
On the other side now.
On the inside, you have bolts that go
mounting bolts that we can see on the outside that attach the boiler to the frame.
These guys are pristine clean. The chemical program you got is amazing.
Now looking in on the crown sheet, and we can.
I don't want to hog the camera.
Now we see a whole bunch of stays, and I don't think you can see it, but there's actually a piece of welding rod in there.
Damn.
We can see that little piece of welding rod right there that was left behind when they made the boiler.
There he is. I'll slide forward and you can see the opening where it threads in.
This is where the fusible plug threads in from. We can see the threads where the fusible plug goes.
And this is on the water side.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. Very nice.
And we'll turn her sideways.
You know, it's a lot cleaner inside than inside the smoke box.
And there's another one of the stays, top of the crown sheet. They're
nice.
Really clean. This boiler looks really, really good. I'm going to check for sagging, back and forth.
So if the tubes overheat, they would actually sag a little bit?
Yeah, they call. Actually, I think they call it the proper term.
I think look pretty good.
Yeah, they're all straight as an arrow.
This is inside the firebox.
Big firebox.
It sure is.
Compared to what I'm used to climbing in.
4-foot wood can go in here. Not that we do that, but you could.
Good Lord.
Look at all the welding in there. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. You notice all the holes in those stays?
Yes, yes.
That's in case you get a crack. You get water. You'll be able to tell.
It's a good inside look at the
Man, it's
firebox.
nice and clean. It's just nice and clean up on this end.
We've got, that looks pretty good. We're inside the cab where there are two more mud plugs.
Oh man, they look good. It's nice and clean. Stays look good. Glands are clean. Just a little melting of Teflon seal. Yeah, on the belly of the beast up front.
This is inside the smoke box.
We'll start that there. There's corrosion nodules, anything that would degrade the tubing on the water side, but these guys looks nice and smooth.
It's neat that you can see the tubes.
Back her up nice and slow.
Nice.
Look how clean that is.
They do look pretty good.
You know what we call that in the boiler field? Sweet! Like it!
So we're seeing the tubes on the inside right now. That's what we're looking at right now.
Come here. Well, we're trying.
We've got it.
Reaction will eat right through the tube, and unless you break that sphere. As far as I'm concerned, these tubes look really good. May have that one spot's the only one we've seen. We're covering a lot of ground. It's like I was telling her, bye.
This is the saddle water tank where we carry 450 gallons of water for the boiler. We're looking at a baffle inside the water tank, and there's some corrosion at the very bottom.
And it's only one, so it's not
Just completed the inspection. How'd it go, Dave?
Man, I got to tell you, guys keep doing what you're doing. That boiler looks fantastic. Internals, chemical programs, impeccable.
Thank you, Dave, for the great inspection.